For inflation, make sure tires are cold when you check tire pressure to make sure you get a correct reading. Properly inflating tires ensures that they will grip the road evenly and wear at the same rate. Always check your tires and change them at home if necessary, to avoid changing them on busy highways. Spending a little extra money on better tires can help save you time and trouble in the long run. Never mix different types of tires. Your tires should be of equivalent size, quality, and tread design. Wear on tires. When tires go bald, they provide almost no traction and reduce directional control. Tires should be rotated on a regular basis, front to back, side to side.
Fluid levels. Check fluid levels frequently and check under vehicle for any signs of leaking. Always repair any leaking system before you have trouble. Oil. Check the oil level at least once a month, more frequently on older cars, and check the oil at least twice a year or every 3,000 miles. The oil should be checked when the engine is cool and not running. Transmission fluid. The color of the transmission fluid should be a bright cherry red. If the color is dark and has a burnt smell, have a mechanic examine the transmission. Brake fluid. Have the fluid level checked every time you have the oil changed. Replace brake fluid at least once a year. Coolant. The engine should be running while the coolant is being added. Insufficient levels of coolant may result in overheating and damage to the engine. Other fluids. Make sure you have the proper amount of battery fluid if necessary for your battery. Be certain you have enough windshield wiper fluid to ensure you do not smear mud or other foreign substances all over your windshield. Belts, hoses, and wires. A loose belt in the engine may cause the electrical system to malfunction. Check hoses and hose connections for leaks. Wires that are loose, broken, or disconnected, as well as cracked insulation on wires, should be replaced. Brake pads. Test brakes by stepping on the brake pedal. You should feel firm resistance and the vehicle should come to a smooth, direct stop. Report any problems with brakes to your mechanic immediately. The engine. If your exhaust changes to a blue or smoky white color, you can assume engine damage is occurring or has already occurred. To protect your catalytic converter, use only unleaded gasoline. Steering and suspension. If your steering wheel wobbles, vibrates, or rattles, or you have trouble steering in normal conditions, you may have a mechanical problem. If you experience considerable sway or bounce when driving over a bump or turning corners, or if you detect rattling, your steering wheel could have faulty shock absorbers. Routine maintenance schedule. Set up a routine maintenance schedule and keep a record of when and what type of service is done. Your owner's manual will outline specific maintenance schedules for your vehicle based on the distance that you drive. Refueling. You never want to let a vehicle run out of fuel because dirt left in the bottom of the tank will clog up the fuel filter. Always turn your engine off before refueling. Safety-oriented equipment. Some of the most important safety equipment that you can acquire are items that help the driver's ability to see. There are extra safety equipment pieces that you can install into your vehicle to help you see better or be seen better. Fog lights can improve your visibility during fog and bad weather. Vehicle accessories. Some vehicle accessories can add to safety, such as car sun visors, but others add to the enjoyment of car ownership, such as a stereo system. Some vehicle accessories can help increase cars' lifespan and prevent costly repairs later on. Equipment for drivers who are disabled. Some of the common devices used if you cannot grip the wheel are spinner knobs, amputee spinners, foot steering mechanisms, and tri-pins that can be attached to the steering wheel. Adaptive devices for the various controls on the vehicle can be as varied as remote switches, extensions to existing controls, automatic clutches, pedal blocks, left foot accelerators, and hand controls. Adaptive equipment. Equipment that can help people with disabilities drive. Hand controls. Controls that allow people who cannot use their legs to control pedals and signals with their hands. Protecting the exterior. Wash your vehicle frequently, especially if you live in areas where salt is used to provide traction during snowstorms. Spray the wheels first when washing your car so you do not splash water on your newly cleaned car.